This is your Ebola update for May 21st, 2026. For the first time in modern American history, a commercial flight to the United States was turned around mid-air because of Ebola. Air France Flight 378, Paris to Detroit. 312 passengers on board. About 4 hours into the flight, the pilots came on the intercom and told everyone that U.S. authorities would not let them land in Detroit. Flight attendants put on masks. The plane diverted to Montreal. One man on that flight had a Congolese passport. He should not have been allowed to board. Air France called it an error. U.S. Customs and Border Patrol called it decisive action. The passenger was assessed by a quarantine officer in Montreal, determined to be asymptomatic, and put on a flight back to Paris. The other 311 passengers eventually continued to Detroit. But here is what happens next. Starting today, the Department of Homeland Security is implementing a new rule. Every U.S.-bound flight carrying a passenger who has been in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, or South Sudan in the last 21 days must now land at one airport, Washington Dulles International. One entry point, one funnel, one way in and out. Why is the United States doing this? Because the case count is exploding. 600 suspected cases now, 139 dead, 53 confirmed cases across 2 countries. Patient 0 has not been found. The World Health Organization said yesterday a vaccine to address this strain, Bundibugyo, is 6 to 9 months away. 6 to 9 months, with no patient 0, with no vaccine, with no approved treatment, cases doubling every 6 days. And Memorial Day weekend is 4 days away. The biggest U.S. travel weekend before 4th of July. Every TSA line, every connecting flight from Europe, every airport in the country now under heightened Ebola screening. The trade is hot. We posted our full geo-macro trade briefing on YouTube yesterday. 5 vaccine plays, 5 diagnostic plays, 5 PPE plays. The 4-phase outbreak playbook. The historical pattern from 2014 and 2020. Phase 3, protective equipment, went live today with this flight diversion. Subscribe to the Macro Wire on YouTube. The window is open. The elites are positioning. We are showing you how. This is the Macro Wire. Stay vigilant and take advantage.